The Hauraki Big Show. Thanks to crave-worthy street food, freshly made with Reburger.
Welcome.
This is big.
To the Hauraki Big Show.
Really big.
With Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Oh, g'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this Friday afternoon, the 6th of June, 2025. And you, my friends, as always, listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Reburger.
Beef, chicken, vegan and vegetarian options available. Reburger, redefining the norm.
Reburger.
Yeah.
Reburger.
Great stuff, fellas. Great stuff. And Mogey, I understand that you've had a little nana nap.
Yeah.
Between the breakfast show this morning, which we did, and the show now. How are you feeling, mate? Because you're looking hot.
Well, sick as a dog still, to be completely honest with you. I'm probably worse than I did this morning. I'm crook. I'm on the antibiotics. I'm here.
Yes.
My throat's killing me. I've got a head full of snot, Keyzie. You know about snot, man?
Oh, no.
Yeah. So I don't feel great, but God, we've got a big show planned, man. How you feeling, Keyzie, man? Keyzie.
No, it's too early. It's too early for a Keyzie chart. No, I'm feeling good, fellas. To be honest, I was like, man, Friday's going to be tough after the Radio Awards and getting steamed responsibly and blah, blah. But to be honest, had an absolute ball on the breakfast show this morning.
Yeah.
We were all really weird. It was like, because we were all here at a different hour, we were all slightly wacko. And if you want to listen to that show, by the way, I think it's 70 minutes long.
Good God.
You can find that wherever you get your podcast from. Just check out the Hauraki Big Show.
How long are our podcasts normally that are made up of the show
45?
content? Right.
Oh, okay,
wow, it's quite a lot,
interesting.
isn't it?
Yeah, it's huge.
Just on your throat, by the way, I might have something for that later on.
Yeah, good.
Mogey. We'll have a little. We'll have a little chat later on, and hopefully,
God, you guys been gross.
it'll be something that'll just soothe the edges there.
Nice.
And
Good stuff.
Hey, now listen. This morning on the Breakfast Show, we launched an amazing new competition, didn't we, fellas?
Oh, you talking about Hauraki Fight Club?
This is the Radio Hauraki Fight Club.
Down the street there's a Gabriel Fight Club.
Icon versus icon. Legend versus legend. And you are the judge. Now, welcome to Fight Club. Let the fight begin!
That's right, Hauraki Fight Club. Every single hour we put two bands or artists head to head. We play a couple of songs from each. You then vote by texting which one you want to see go through to the next round. You text the name of that band or artist through to 3483. Every single vote gets you in the draw to win a Sonos soundbar, subwoofer and speaker system worth over $2,000.
How good, fellas. How good. I remember, what was it this morning? AC/DC v...
Aerosmith.
AC/DC. 87% to 13. It was an absolute hiding.
And that's right. And by the end of this entire Fight Club, there will be one band or artist left standing.
How
and
good.
they will be the champion.
Wow.
Well, let's get into it, shall we? This is the first contender, Faith No More.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Well, there you go. The first contender this afternoon, Faith No More, fellas. How do we feel about that?
Yeah, man. Well, they're a hell of a band, of course, Faith No More. They had a different vocalist for a couple of albums before Mike Patton came on board. And their big single, Epic. I love them. I think they're great. They sort of did the new metal thing before new metal was done. He's got one of the great rock and roll voices, you'd have to say, Mike Patton. A rapper, a singer. He's done opera, Keyzie, as well. He has sung in multiple languages.
Wow.
Including English. So that's a feather in his cap.
Yeah, definitely, man.
But yeah, they're great. And he was renowned, and this was before the internet came out, but he had the largest private collection, that is, of pornography in the United States of America.
Wow. What a good guy.
What kind of porn are we talking? Do we know? I mean, specifically? What categories?
Without having gone through the pages of it myself, it's hard to say, but I'd imagine mostly naked people.
Right, okay. Well, when you say pages, you're talking like Penthouse, Mayfair,
Hustler. Yeah.
What else was there? Playboy.
Yeah, there was Playgirl.
Oh, was there Playgirl? I've never seen a Playgirl.
Yeah, come on, mate. Come on, mate. Hey, Jase. Come on, man.
Sorry, man. Hey, Keyzie, what sort of mags were you into?
I don't know, like there's like Mad magazine. With the humorous cartoons and stuff.
With Alfred E. Newman.
That's right.
Yeah, how good.
Funny stuff.
When you folded up the back cover there, how cool.
Yeah, man.
And also Buzzy's Weekly.
Buzzy's Weekly.
I had a
So
subscription for
speaking
that.
of Fight Club, who's up next?
Yeah, well, this is an interesting contender. I'll be very intrigued to see how this turns out.
That's right. It is Hauraki Fight Club. You've heard the first band. It is Faith No More. Huge rock band. Huge player in the game, as is this next band. Remember to text through to 3483 which of these two you'd like to see go through to the next round. Get yourself in the draw for a $2,000 sound system. Who's going to be knocking out Faith No More? Could it be?
Oh, bit of deja voodoo.
Oh.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Yes, indeed, deja voodoo there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Friday afternoon, the time 4:24. So it's been set, fellas. Deja voodoo versus
Faith No More.
Faith No More. You decide on 3483.
That's right. Text through. We will tally the votes and announce the winner who is going through to the next round before 5 o'clock. And, of course, every text on 3483 in the draw for a sweet $2,000 sound system. Worth doing, fellas. Of course, Matt Heath.
Heathy
former
boy.
Hauraki member Matt Heath, a huge part of Deja Voodoo.
They won Best Comedy Podcast last night at the New Zealand Radio and Podcast Awards.
Yeah, whatever, Mogey.
That was Matt and Jerry there. And then, of course, they won the Blackie Award for the Pinot Noirs thing, which cursed the Warriors season last year.
That's right. And the Blackie Award is named after Blackie, who used to be an announcer here.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
that's right.
good, because I was feeling a bit tense there for a second.
Yeah.
Hey, now, fellas, speaking of Matt Heath, he used to do breakfast radio.
Nice.
I don't know if you know that. And this morning, the Big Show delved into the dark depths of breakfast radio. How did you feel we went?
I have a really great feeling about how we went. I think we kind of were not trailblazed, but I think we changed the way people look at brekky.
Oh, yeah.
And the ability to come in red hot at 6 a.m. ready to go was probably my favourite part.
Can I, when you say change the way people look at brekky, for example, I think with the other fellas, they look at muesli and a bit of yogurt and some fresh fruit. For us, it was a couple of durries and 2 flat whites.
That's right.
You know what I'm talking about?
And a meat pie.
And a meat pie. And a pixie caramel.
Oh, and Pugs had a pain au chocolat. But we are looking for feedback on 3483. How did you feel the Big Show breakfast went? Should we do it again? Should we take over? Let us know. 3483.
Should we do both shows?
Yeah, that's right. Should we do both? And in fact, I think our plan was that we were going to do a Hauraki big poll. Once we get ourselves together, we'll get back to you on that one.
We literally did that this morning.
I know, but we're going to do one for the drive
today.
show as well. Yeah, we're going to do both.
Yes.
Yeah. But we might get into that later, so stay tuned for that. Some big poll chat.
If you missed out on the Big Show on brekky, here's a little snippet of us coming in at 6 a.m. Red hot and ready to go.
Oh, good morning, New Zealand. It's Friday, the 6th of June, 2025, and you're listening to The Big Show doing The Breakfast Show. Brought to you by Bunnings Trade.
Get indoor projects sorted with Bunnings Trade.
Bunnings Trade.
And I tell you what, it doesn't matter what time of day. It doesn't matter what time of day it is. Old Mogey, you're always a stallion. How you going, you Greek gods, you Adonis?
Yeah, going pretty grousy.
We all sound terrible.
Go pretty grousy, you mad dog, you sick son of a bee, yeah. It's a joy to be here, obviously. Waking up with New Zealand. Nothing makes me feel better than getting out of bed at 4:30 a.m. Thinking about the day ahead and all the backbones out there that are leaving their loved ones in bed so they can go out and do a hard day's yakka. Bring home a bit of food for the table in the evening and who knows, maybe a couple of beers. How you going, Keyzie, man?
G'day, fellas. It's great to be here. Friday morning, 6th of June. Just gone 6 a.m. Life's good, man. This is good. 3483. Good text here, fellas. Morning. Great show so far. Breakfast radio is so easy, man. This is...
I tell you what, fellas, I feel a real affinity to all those backbones out there working at this time of the day. I mean, this is my hour. This is where I feel the most Hoytey J. And I'm very excited to be doing this show ahead. You know, a lot of people will think that we're feeling a bit bitter and angry about the situation. Couldn't be further from the truth.
Far from it.
We are loving it.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
The Verve there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Friday afternoon. The time is 4:38.
Don't forget, the Radio Hauraki Fight Club is currently in full swing. It's the first day today. This hour, Faith No More is going up against Deja Voodoo. Text through which one of those two you'd like to see go through the next round on 3483, and you'll get yourself in the draw for a $2,000 sound system. We're going to be announcing the winner soon.
That is such great stuff, Keyzie.
Thanks.
It's really good.
It's really
and
good.
can I just say as well, I'm the man on the counter here. I'm counting up all the texts that are coming through here, and there has been literally thousands.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it looks pretty even so far. Looks pretty even.
You weren't very happy about it this morning at about, when we did it at 8 o'clock, having to go through, what was it, 7,000 texts?
Well, that was, but at that point, I didn't know that it was me that had to do it. I thought that they'd have a system for it, but it's very much a, you just go, you do a tally system where you've got your pen and your paper and you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then you count out when you get sent to prison and you're counting up your days.
Your days,
with the dashes.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Anyway, all goods, man. I'm happy to do it. Gives me something to do over here.
You're such a backbone, man.
3483, Deja Voodoo or Faith No More.
Fellas, true story, I've created a bit of a conundrum for myself. And I was
That's not
thinking
like
about
you.
it. I was thinking about it as I was standing outside staring at Mogey in the studio here, having a vape. I don't know if you know this, but I've taken up vaping.
I've
And can I
noticed.
just say I'm against it?
Yeah, yes.
I'm massively against it.
Specifically me doing it?
Yes.
Or
Anyone
doing it?
Specifically you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Why is that?
Because vaping is shit. Now, if you're gonna stick anything in your gob and have a suck on it, it better be a goddamn cigarette.
Or
I agree.
a milkshake.
My thinking behind the vape, I beg your pardon, Keyzie?
A milkshake. There's another thing you can stick in your mouth and suck. Right?
Suck it hard.
Well, you can suck it
Thick
hard, all
shake,
right.
A thick shake, yeah.
A thick shake, suck it hard.
Yeah.
I suck my vape pretty hard, actually.
That's good, man.
I suck it hard. But the idea behind it
What?
was
vape.
that I would stop smoking.
Yeah.
And or, best case scenario, reduce my smoking.
Yeah.
Now what I've found is that I am not only vaping, but I'm smoking as much as ever.
my God.
And I've got nicotine gum for when I'm doing the show.
Well, yeah, you have nicotine gum for when you're doing the show or you're outside vaping, which you never used to do when you're just smoking because you leave your cigarettes in the car, but now you bring your vape with you, so you're hanging off something 24/7.
4/7, yeah, pretty much. It's not good, is it?
It's not good. And you look like a goddamn loser standing out here on a vape.
I thought I looked...
You've got a reputation to protect, man. You're a smoker. Be a smoker.
Responsibly.
Actually, it's funny you should mention that. When I was vaping the other day out the front there, and some dude walked past and went, "Vaping, Jase? You're joking, mate."
Yeah, it's like
and
it is.
I could see the disappointment in his face.
There's something about it.
Yeah.
It's either get on the darts or get off them completely.
Well, I've got to be honest. What turned me was I saw our producer actually sucking hard on a vape, and I went, "God, he looks cool."
Pugs.
Yeah, Pugson. And
totally.
And I see a lot of young people doing it. It's the thing to do now. So I guess I was trying to just look a bit hipper and cooler.
Yeah.
And you're saying that me sucking hard on a vape isn't cool.
That's the other thing.
There's nobody that sucks on a vape and looks cool.
No.
They all look like idiots.
Oh, okay.
And there's this whole you're sucking way too hard on that vape, by the way. It looks
Right.
weird, like with your pursed lips and your...
And the thing about it is, because you've got one of those ones that's got a sort of a straw thingy that hangs. There's all different types of vapes, Keyzie, and you won't know this, but there's dozens of them.
You're joking.
And Hoytey J, you've got one that's sort of got a straw thingy that hangs off the side of it, which is about 4 inches long. You don't need to put that whole thing in your mouth, man. You just put it on the end like a cigarette, okay? Don't get it all the way to the back of
Deep
your throat.
It's just habit, Mogey. It's just habit.
What flavour's your vape?
Tobacco.
Flesh.
Actually, I might go and have one now. How many songs have got here, Keyzie?
2.
Yes, sweet.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
The Black Keys there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Friday afternoon. The time is 4:49. I was just delighted to hear, because it was a radio and podcast awards last night, Mogey, and of course, old Keyzie had a big one. And
Pugsan.
And Pugsan.
Made a fool of himself.
Pugsan
I haven't seen hide nor hear of him today.
He is having a day, old Pugsan. He is the man, we all agree, but he is having a day today.
And not only is he having a shocker, he couldn't care less about it.
Yeah, exactly.
I've never seen anything like it.
It's brilliant.
He's normally got very high standards, but they are nowhere to be seen today. Oh, Pugsan.
But Keyzie was telling us when he got home, I think it was about 2:33 this morning.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, he really pissed his wife off, Mogey, because he was sitting on his couch naked eating cheese balls.
See, when you tell stories, man, you exaggerate so much. And I told you that in confidence. I was on the couch eating a bowl of cheese balls with my shirt off.
You told it confidently.
So that I wouldn't
You're very confident in the telling of it, Keyzie.
So that I wouldn't get cheese ball dust on my white dress shirt.
So you got them on your bulls instead.
I had pants on, Mogey. My wife came out and basically said, when are you coming to bed?
No, she said you're coming to bed.
Yeah, she said, you're coming to bed and bring them cheese balls with you, stud. Hey, you guys want to chat TV? Because we're running out of time.
What's on the telly with Mike Minogue?
That'll do. My throat's too sore, man. You know what I mean? So bad at the moment. But I'm a backbone. I'll just shut up and get on with it, Keyzie. You know me, brother.
But you do radio, man.
Hey, Keyzie, do you mind, man? I'm trying to talk about radio.
Don't you mean TV?
Yeah, you mind your business. See what you did, Keyzie? You put me off.
Yeah.
Watch the last
you
episode.
made me look stupid.
Oh, Jase, can you not interrupt Mogey?
Sorry, what were we talking about? Cheese balls. Last night I watched the final episode of Mobland on Prime Video. It's a show with Tom Hardy, Pierce Brosnan, Helen Mirren, and Paddy Considine. I want to give Paddy Considine his flowers here. He's a good actor. And it's Guy Ritchie's Mobland, which meant I hated it straight away. And the first couple of eps were garbage, like all of Guy Ritchie's sort of content that he's made in the last 30 years. But gets better and better and better, I got to say. It's obviously, I don't know whether you get used to it or whether it does actually get better, but I think it gets better. Really good ending, a little bit ridiculous. Pierce Brosnan is a terrible actor. But he's, he made his career out of being great looking,
yes,
and not really doing a hell of a lot, But he is he's a mad bastard in this thing, and by the end of it, he's completely off his head. And I've really warmed to him over the course of the show, I've got to say.
Excellent. So that was the final episode you watched?
Yeah, last episode.
We forgot all about it, so I'll be watching that tonight on the Friday.
I didn't watch anything because I was steamed.
Eating cheese balls.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
The Hauraki Fight Club.
Fight Club. Come on, hit me before I lose my nerve. Hit me in the ear.
Yes, and head-to-head this hour, Faith No More v Deja Voodoo.
Yeah.
And Mogey's been frantically working away in his corner of the studio there. How are we looking, mate?
Well, I'm not happy about it, to be honest with you. The winner by 64% of the vote is Faith No More. Faith No More.
Faith No More goes through the next round.
I think people, especially Hauraki listeners, love a bit of Deja Voodoo. Maybe they just thought, I won't vote.
Because they'll just get
somebody
through.
else will vote.
Yes.
And it'll be sweet. Well, it's not going to be sweet. You got to vote. You got to get out and vote.
Yeah.
How many times do we have to tell you?
And now, because of that, Deja Voodoo's been knocked out.
Yeah. So you hate Matt Heath, is that what you're saying?
Oh.
You might as well just say that.
Nah, don't say that.
Well, that's what it seems like
Yes,
you're saying
yeah.
by not voting for Deja Voodoo. So I'm not, straight away.
I mean, if I was Matt Heath, I'd be taking that pretty personally.
Look, he's had a couple of wins. Yesterday he's won a couple of awards
Yeah,
at
well, he's
the
had
radio
enough, hasn't he?
awards, and now that's all out the window.
Yeah.
Hey, listen up, New Zealand. Stay tuned because after 5 o'clock, Fight Club continues.
It does. The Friday Throbber will be bumped back slightly for the next head-to-head matchup, but we'll still be doing it.
Yeah, of course we will.
The theme for today is Mogey's sick.
Or just
Just
sickness.
sickness, yeah.
Mogey's a little bit sick.
Well, yeah, it is funny, though, because this cold's been going on for 2 weeks, which is good stuff. And I've realised it's sinusitis, so I've been on the antibiotics, but I'm continuing to get worse.
I think
Is it time for me to take you out the back, Mogey?
Put a bullet in me?
Yeah,
man.
maybe.
Absolutely. Would you?
Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Welcome back, you massive backbones. Hope your Friday's going off. You're listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Reburger.
Serving good times and good food. Dine in or take away today at Reburger.
Reburger. Sauce chicken.
Reburger.
I got to be honest with you, fellas. I made my world famous carrot and pumpkin soup today.
What's that got in it?
Garlic, ginger, red onion, carrots, pumpkin, stock, nutmeg, curry powder, and
a little bit of lemon
turmeric.
zest, a little bit of black pepper.
Yeah. And I made that thinking, good on me, because my daughter loves
Did
it.
you? You made that thinking, God on the man, good on me.
I totally did.
On old Hoytey J's back.
I totally did, Mogey. But the more I think about it, it's a Friday.
pat.
It's a Friday night. It's all very well having a soup at home, but I think I'm going to do a bit of Reburger action. It's Friday instead of soup.
Why don't you take that and then put that in the pot of soup, and then just get your mixer out and just mash that all up so it's part of the soup?
For me, the fries are just so good, Mogey, that I don't want to
burger,
mess.
obviously not the fries.
Yeah,
that'd be ridiculous.
Oh, well, the burgers are so perfect, though, that I don't want to mess it up with my lovely soups.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
I forgot to tell you guys, I've lost my sense of taste. It's been good times.
That explains the outfit.
I thought that the first time you brought in your desiccated chicken about 4 years ago, mate.
Mine was funnier. Hey, have you guys heard of Hauraki Fight Club?
The Hauraki Fight Club.
Welcome to Fight Club. You have to fight.
Yes.
Well, it's
What about
happening
it?
right
right now, and it's pushing the Friday Throbber back a wee bit. We'll do that shortly. In the meantime, it is time for another round of Fight Club. A whole lot of iconic bands or artists going head-to-head in the search for the one GOAT band or artist. You're good, Mogey?
Yeah, man.
Sweet.
I'm just really, really sick.
I haven't noticed, man. Last round, we had Deja Voodoo up against Faith No More. Faith No More taking that out. Very close battle, but Faith No More did edge that one. This time, fellas, the first contender, White Stripes.
Ooh.
Don't forget, text which one you'd like to vote for to 3483. Every text and draw for a $2,000 sound system.
Yeah, I do want to be really clear. The throbber will still happen just close to about 5:30ish, give or take.
Yeah, great stuff, mate.
Okay.
Great stuff. Well, here they are. White Stripes.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
The Hauraki Fight Club.
Welcome to Fight Club.
This isn't a popularity contest.
That's exactly what it is.
It is
Yeah.
just so you guys know, it's a popularity contest.
Absolutely,
And
yeah.
it's based on texts.
Yes.
We put a whole lot of iconic bands or artists head-to-head every hour. This hour, you've had your first band. It's the White Stripes, 2
Yes.
songs from them. They go up against another band. You text through on 3483 which one you'd like to see go through to the next round. Whoever gets the most texts goes through to the next
Yeah.
round. The other band's eliminated.
Sure.
And everyone that texts through on 3483 in the draw for a sweet $2,000 plus sound system.
It's a pretty sick prize there, old Keyzie. And
Hey, fellas,
yeah.
What's up?
does anyone feel like going down to the shop and getting some chips?
Oh, that's a good idea, man.
Because I feel like it's been a long day for the big show, and I just feel like we need some chips. And I noticed that went into the ACC studios before and all the chips are gone.
They've hidden them again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they have hidden them again.
It's 3 times they've hidden them.
Do you reckon Pugs would be into sort of going popping down to the dairy and getting some cheese balls and stuff like that just to get us through the show?
Yeah, it's possible.
I don't think Pugs could even find the dairy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably couldn't get out the door at the moment, could he?
Nah. Oh, hey, guys, I've just had an email here.
Oh,
saying
what's the email say?
you guys should play the next band in the
Well,
Hauraki
just
Fight.
on this next band. Now, this band, I think they came out of Wales, but this is an interesting story, Keyzie. They've got they were on tour in the United States, and their rhythm guitar player, disappeared and has never been seen since. He disappeared on February 1st, 1995. Last seen at an Embassy Hotel in London. His car was later found by a bridge, and he has just completely vanished, never found again. He was 27 years old, so he is part of the 27 Club.
Wow.
As a result, but yeah, it's a real bloody mystery. And another mystery is, how did they write such great rock and roll tunes? Listen to this. The Manic Street Preachers.
Manic Street Preachers, all the White Stripes. Who do you want to see go through to the next round? 3483 is the number to text.
This guy's voice is just beautiful.
Oh, it's lovely, isn't it, Mogey?
Yeah.
Throbber up next, by the way.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Well, there you go, Manic Street Preachers, their Motorcycle Emptiness. Up against the White Stripes for Fight Club. You decide, New Zealand. Text us 3483, White Stripes or Manic Street Preachers.
That's right. We'll be announcing who the winner is before 6 o'clock. Every text on 3483 in the draw for a $2,000 sound system.
That's right. And what's so great about this competition is you get all sorts of opinions on it. 3483, we've had some texts coming in. Manics all day. Motorcycle Emptiness is one of my greatest of all time songs. The next text down, bloody horrible song. You know?
That's right.
And that's what we're here for, man.
Yeah.
And get your votes in, Keyzie. That's what I'm saying.
No, I've voted. But hey, fellas, it's Friday. It's 5:26, and we haven't done the Throbber yet.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
It's the Hauraki Big Show's Friday Throbber.
Douche.
Somebody has text through on 3483. They both suck. How does the...
Hey, just on that, before we get into this, Keyzie, we had the Morning Rager on the breakfast show this morning. Went very well, I thought.
It did.
That's right. Skrillex, I chose. Mogey chose Rage Against the Machine, and Jase won with...
The Travelling Wilburys.
went down a treat, actually.
It
Now,
did.
the theme for today's Throbber is sickness. Because
that's right.
everyone's pretty much sick. It's winter. A lot of sick people out there, fellas.
Yeah.
I mean, mostly Mogey.
Mostly
Mostly
me.
Mogey.
Mostly me. I'm a sack of
Well,
shit.
I tell you what, Pugs was off sick all week, remember?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he was too.
So he hasn't been tickety-boo either.
Yeah, that's probably more like it. He was off sick all week. Why am I getting picked on?
Pugs
Yeah,
is
man.
sick,
It's this
is the
bullying.
theme.
It's this bullying culture, man. Honestly.
Sucks.
Hey, Hoytey Janus, what did you go with, man?
I started off last week, actually.
No, you started off this... I started off this morning. You went last this morning,
Look,
Jase.
if we're going to argue about it,
Mogey can go first. Here we go.
And every time I see your grace, a warm smile
Keyzie.
spreads across my face. And then you...
Great song, Salmonella Dub.
Yeah, man.
What relation?
Salmonella gave me my worst sickness of all time, actually. I was going from both ends in Australia 25 years ago. I'll never forget it. I thought I was going to die.
great stuff.
Great.
Great
Yeah.
connection. Twang.
What about you, Jase?
Hey, I went for a tune called Sick as a Dog by Skin Trade.
I feel like you asked AI to write a rock
I was
song.
just going to say. It sounds like it was written by ChatGPT in real time.
Yeah.
Wow.
That
Well,
was
you know.
some cheesy shit.
It's actually quite a good song. I actually listened to the whole song, which I don't normally do.
And what's the relevance?
Sick as a dog. You liked it, eh, Pugs?
Yeah, Pugs loves
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I actually had quite a hard time finding a song that wasn't just down for the sickness.
So did you go with Down with the Sickness?
Nah, I didn't.
Oh, yeah.
but
I
I
went with that, then I changed it.
Yeah. I feel like you've had your soul stripped from you, Mogey.
Oh, no, I haven't.
No, you have.
No,
man.
I haven't.
I feel like you've had
no,
your soul
absolutely
stripped
haven't.
from
That's
you.
having my soul stripped. How is that related
So
to being
here's
sick?
AC/DC Soul Stripper.
You made me say things I didn't want to say. Then you made me play games I didn't want to play.
Yeah, man. I feel like you've had your soul stripped.
Well, I cannot for the life of me see the relevance of Soul Stripper.
No, neither can
But
I.
I'm sort of almost prepared to let it go. It'll get an asterisk if it wins, of course. But that is an absolute shitter.
Sorry, hang on. That's the only one that's an actual throbber that wasn't written by AI. I'll have an asterisk. If I win, and call right now on 0800 Hauraki and let us know who you'd like to hear played in full. If I win, I'll have an asterisk because Mogey's soul wasn't stripped.
And it's got no relevance. Go talk us through the relevance to the theme.
Why you're just like knackered. You had a 3-hour nap today.
Yeah.
Your soul's been stripped, mate.
But what does soul being stripped mean?
I've no idea. I think it is. Nah, man.
Well,
Can I go back and just choose Disturbed and just make this whole thing a complete waste of time?
hey, in the meantime, these Beastie Boys.
Oh, listen to that! His soul is stripped.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
It's the Hauraki Big Show's Friday Throbber.
You're welcome back, you massive
Douche.
backbones. The theme for today's Throbber, sickness.
And that's on the back of Pugs being sick earlier this week and Mogey being sick for like a year.
Yeah, it's been shocking. Mogey went with this one.
Every time I see your grace, I won't smile.
Salmonella, of course,
Across my face.
being a sickness.
I went for Sick as a Dog by Skin Trade.
Turn the key and I'll show you how. Sick as a dog, I'm under your skin, inside your mouth.
Yeah!
I next to kill.
It does sound like AI wrote a Cheesy Rock song.
Sick as a dog, man.
Sick as a Dog. What did you go for there, Keyzie?
Mogey's had his soul stripped because he's so sick. So I went for Soul Stripper by
Yeah,
AC/DC.
me, man.
Made me say things I didn't want to say. Then she made me play games I didn't want to play. She was a soul stripper.
Really good stuff, man.
Don't read what the song is
so that
about.
song
No, I know.
it's about a woman who lures the singer in with her charm and sensuality, and then takes everything from him and leaves him empty. So it's a raw track about being used and discarded by someone who had total power over the other person. So absolutely nothing to do with sickness at all. All right.
You guys know that no, Jase.
I'm going to back
Jase.
you here, Keyzie.
Okay,
So
continue.
Don't.
Sorry, my
Don't let
natural
me down.
reaction
Yeah,
is
of
to shut it
course.
down.
I'm going to cut him some slack on
Okay.
this. I'm going to cut him some slack because I know what he's getting at. That you're footing down in the dumps and
Yeah.
you're broken a little bit.
I mean,
by
I've never heard
sickness.
the phrase soul stripper before. That's what makes it hard.
Sure.
Well, I guess your vocabulary shouldn't be a reason that I lose the throbber.
Oh, I don't want to change my opinion now.
No,
that he's been
Jase,
really
no,
belligerent
Isn't
about
he, though?
it. Yeah.
No, come on,
shocking.
fellas.
Let's go to the phone lines. G'day, Jordan. How's life?
Oh, good legends. How are you?
Yeah, good,
pretty
thanks,
good,
mate.
yeah.
What are you going for there, Jordan?
I want to vote for "Love Your Ways." It's a bloody legend song, full of Kiwi flavour.
Yeah,
Yeah,
God
good
bless
on
you,
you, mate.
brother.
Good on you, Jordan.
Yeah, care
So we
to
don't
you.
even have to worry about this, I don't think, fellas. G'day, Jeremy, your backbone. How's life?
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad.
Good
You
on
sure,
you,
man?
mate.
You sound gutted.
Oh,
Another one of those weeks, man.
one of those days, one of those weeks.
You know
Yeah,
what'll cheer
mate.
you up, man?
What's that? What's
A
that?
massive throbber.
Oh,
What are you going for, Jeremy?
mate, I love your ways.
Good on you,
Yeah,
mate.
good on you, mate.
That'll cheer you up, man. Crank it up. You in the car, man?
I'm in the car.
Yeah, mate.
Good on
Crank
you,
it up.
mate.
Crank it up, brother.
Salmonella dub. So, do you have salmonella? Because I thought you had a throat thing.
I have had it before, yeah.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
it's
Is
just
that
stuff
just
we've
not-
had before.
Yeah, it's about sickness, yeah.
It's not, that's not the chicken one, eh?
Yeah, it's the
Yeah,
chicken
Oh, it is the chicken
yeah,
one.
yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
that
I
is
actually
bad, I've
ate
heard.
some undercooked chicken drumsticks. And I started a new job the next day, and my first day, I had to take it off sick because I was doing poos all over the job.
Here's your throbber winner, salmonella dub.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Soundgarden there on the Radio Hauraki big show this Friday afternoon. And, geez, it's been a day, fellas. It's stretching out. And one man who looks like it's been a long day is our one and only Mike Lane from the ACC. How you doing, mate? How you coping after the Radio Podcast Awards last night?
Look, fellas, I'll give you credit. I didn't think you'd do this.
Yeah.
I didn't think you'd do both ends of the days. I didn't think you would
Sure.
spit roast Radio Hauraki. I thought you'd pull out. I thought you'd pre-record something. Just lifting the curtains. You can pre-record whole shows, but you've done it.
Nah, I didn't know you could do that.
You've
No,
done that. You've
never
done
heard
it.
of
I'm
it.
here. I'm here live. You've done it.
Yeah, man.
So, look, good on you. Good on you. You've taken it on the chin.
Yeah, we have. And it was... It was a great experience, actually, Mike. You know,
It's
we-
never been done before.
Is
mate.
that the first time you've done breakfast, by the way?
No, I've done breakfast
okay.
heaps of times.
We did breakfast when you were content director, I think.
Did you?
Way back then.
Yeah,
we did
for
a
a-
week of it.
Did you?
Yeah, yes,
Yeah,
we did.
You put me up in a
Jesus.
hotel over the road here. because
I?
I was on Waiheke at the time, yeah.
Yeah.
We were
Yeah,
flush
we were
with
rolling
money.
in the cash
We were
back
rolling
then,
in
mate.
money then.
It was that
Tighter times.
COVID cash.
Tighter times.
We're
yeah.
rolling in coins.
Hey, speaking of
Oh.
which, very good.
ACC hit G-Lane versus a coin.
Yeah, that's where we put G-Lane up against a coin and G-Lane versus a coin. G-Lane, the smartest man around when it comes to being a degenerate gambler. He makes his selects on the Super Rugby each and every week. We put him up against a coin that has a 50-50 chance and we see who's the smartest out of the two. So far, G-Lane is dominating that coin, 42 to 28 wins this year.
Yeah, it's blown out a bit, hasn't it? To be honest.
He's odds on to continue running the ACC next year, which he'll be devastated about. This week, we're up to the quarterfinals, brother. Satyrs versus the Reds, I believe, tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be Crusaders. It's
has to be.
going to be -1. It's freezing cold down there in Christchurch. The Reds, they'll be hating life.
Well, that's the thing. For Queensland to fly to Christchurch, take on the Crusaders, that's not going to happen.
Well, let's see what the coin thinks about that.
They've never lost a playoff.
Right. Heads, Crusaders, tails, Reds.
Coin reckons the Reds are going to smash
Oh,
it.
my God. Coin, are
The
you
coin's
kidding?
been on the piss, man.
It's been out all night.
Hasn't landed the plane
It's done
yet.
breakfast and drive.
That game tonight, the quarterfinal, that's on the ACC?
Yes, Radio Hauraki, I'll be commentating that. Could be interesting.
Next up, the Chiefs and the Blues.
That's right, Saturday night, the Chiefs hosting the Blues, 7:05 p.m.
Tough one, that one.
Spicy.
That's a 50-50.
This is the worst team to face in knockout rugby. But I'm going to go for the Chiefs at home against the Blues, so Chiefs for me.
Yeah, top of the table, aren't they? Backbones. Yeah, Chiefs here as well.
Okay.
The scary thing on that front is the Blues really hit their straps last week. Yeah, and I just wonder if the Chiefs might get the wobbles going, hang on.
Yeah.
Maybe, we'll see.
Hey, look, you got Wallace Satiti coming off the bench, and if he's coming off the bench,
That's
watch
pretty
out.
good.
So that's gonna be-
That game also commentated by the ACC on Radio Hauraki and iHeartRadio. Then Saturday, the late game, 9:35, the Brumbies hosting the Canes.
This is the game that no one cares about, because if the Chiefs win and the Crusaders win, this match means nothing. Both teams qualify.
Which is highly likely.
Yes.
That's probably the most probable outcome.
Correct. The only thing they're playing for is potentially hosting the final if things go horribly wrong for the other teams.
Stupid.
Weird.
So I'm going to go.
It was funny. I was talking to an assistant
Yeah.
coach of the Crusaders about that and saying that the ACC was struggling to work it out. And I said what your interpretation was of how the finals work, and he disagreed.
Did he?
Yeah, he did disagree, but for the life of me, I can't remember what he thought. So let's see what the coin reckons.
Anyway, I'm going Hurricanes.
And Brumbies over here.
Oh, interesting.
Okay.
But it will be the Hurricanes.
Okay, I think the Hurricanes.
Definitely.
They've gone over there and they've done the job before. I think they'll do it again.
If G-Lane wins this, does he get the coin?
Oh, that's nice. Yeah,
What is
yeah.
it? Is that a euro?
I think you get the. I think you get it tattooed, man, on your neck.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Throat.
That's...
I'd prefer it across just the front
Yeah,
of the
across-
throat.
yeah, good stuff on your Adam's apple.
Yeah,
there.
right
Yeah,
there.
good stuff.
Okay. Am I done? Am I done?
Is that it?
Yeah.
Can I leave now?
I think
Yeah,
so,
you
man.
can go and have a little nap before the big match.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
The Hauraki Fight Club.
This is your life, and it's ending 1 minute at a time.
Yes, well, another decision has to be made. We had the White Stripes versus Manic Street Preachers, fellas. Mogey, you've tallied the results. How are we looking there?
Bloody, I tell you what, a hell of a lot closer than people would think, I would think.
Yes.
Well, my initial thing was, White Stripes.
We'll just clean them up.
Yeah.
But I think they've got quite a history, the Manic Street Preachers. White Stripes have taken it out, but only with 54% of the vote.
Wow.
Okay, close.
And that was only because there was a late dump. The Manic Street Preachers were actually leading up until the last few minutes, and then there was a late surge on the White Stripes there.
A little bit of controversy, maybe.
That does it, by the way, for the Radio Hauraki Fight Club for today, and it'll be back again Monday. And, of course, we're going to keep putting bands and artists head-to-head until we have one left standing who will be crowned the champion of Hauraki Fight Club. And every text that votes on 3483 in the draw for that $2,000 sound system.
How good.
The Hauraki Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Welcome back, you massive backbones. Hope your Friday is going off. You're listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Reburger.
Handcrafted burgers, loaded fries and gourmet eats that'll change the game, mate.
Reburger.
Eat it.
Jeez, I could genuinely eat some Reburger right now. I'm starving.
Could you eat it?
I could eat it, man.
Yeah.
Genuinely, because
you love eating it. You love eating it, eh?
I would eat it hard.
That's not a...
It's not a what?
It's not what we say.
Oh, isn't it?
No.
We say suck it hard.
Oh, I know we suck it hard, but you can also eat it hard.
I think you can eat it long time.
I feel like that's not quite right either.
Oh.
I don't know what it is.
Eat it all day?
Eat it up.
I could eat me some of that.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, good. Hey, in the podcast outro today, I wouldn't have a clue, to be honest. What's the clip there, Keyzie?
Pugson filmed it on the old cameras, so it'll be up on YouTube probably tomorrow. Oh, wait, no, tomorrow's Saturday. Probably Monday.
Yeah.
But I think it was us just debriefing Brekky.
God knows my missus loathes it.
Yes.
I mean, I'd go so far as to say it would be the driving force to ruin our relationship if anything ever does.
Ripping
It's
ass.
me ripping ass.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. It was also a ripping ass special discussing that if Mogey ripped ass in front of his wife one more time, she was going to leave him.
Yeah, that's right.
You were thinking of getting back on the charcoal. In fact, it was getting so bad
I need
for
to
you.
double dose because I'm already on the single dose, but I need to double dose the
Right,
charcoal.
okay.
Yeah,
And so,
yeah.
because I didn't never heard
And
of
then
this.
Hoytey J came in and said, "Well, I'd rather you didn't. Can you go back because your breakup is imminent and it's unavoidable and inevitable." I would suggest you were saying to me, Jase.
Sure.
And you were saying, "Well, why don't we get our own chat group going on WhatsApp where we can send each other audio messages of our first ripping ass of the day?" And Keyzie and I were disgusted.
Well, I just think it's just low-hanging fruit.
No, I just think it's awesome. Because
Fart noises.
I am playing some tunes in the morning at the moment, fellas.
Really?
Yeah.
Charcoal, by the way, is special tablets you can get, Mogey, that stop you farting.
Well,
'Cause
yeah,
I'd never heard of it.
Yeah, that's right. It soaks up all the gases in your nuss.
Because you were saying when you were driving in today to the morning show, Keyzie, you dropped an absolute bomb.
Did I?
You hotboxed yourself in the car.
I did actually
And
say
then the
that.
next thing you knew, you'd woken up on the shoulder of the motorway, and there was an ambulance driver
I
knocking
came
on
to.
your window.
Yeah. And I was like, sorry, I'm going to get to the breakfast show. And they're like, what happened? I was like, I just ripped ass. That's what happened.
Well, the ambulance driver.
The ambulance.
He actually poked his head in the car and went, "Mate, you're in no state to drive." It was such a shocker.
Well, I got the cops arrived and they breath tested me. And my fart was so boozy that I failed and I've lost my license. I have to go to court. So, hey, listen to the podcast outro, man. Comes out at 7:30. Search Hauraki Big Show wherever you get your potties from. God, a couple of back-to-back massive tunes here, fellas. Starting with Nirvana.
Oh, how good.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
I feel like we're getting to that manic point of the day now, fellas.
I'm cooked.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all we've done 6 hours of radio, man.
It's crazy stuff.
Mogey?
And a 3-hour nap, man, as well, I had. Gee
Yeah,
whiz.
geez, that's 9
Hey,
all up.
last night I was lying in bed and to watch the last episode of Mobland available on Prime Video. And we're just going to watch it on the old laptop there. It's nice and comfy. Got the electric blankets on the bed at the moment.
Oh, okay.
Guys, I like it.
What do you put it on, 1, 2, or 3?
Well, mine goes up to 9, and it's got and it's
wow.
separated. Now, I didn't buy these,
Yeah.
just so you know. I think that's completely unnecessary, and it's also been divided out into feet and upper body. So the blanket is split out into feet. You know what I mean. So,
Yes.
you can turn the heat up
In
at the
various
top or
areas,
down
yeah.
the bottom.
Because traditionally
How
it was
good.
just 1, 2, or 3, right?
And that's what it should be.
Yeah.
I think it's a complete. So how much more are we paying to have something that does that?
9 different temperatures. That's
9 different temperatures.
outrageous.
There's too many temperatures.
So I think I'm a 2 guy. I'm just a 2.
It's a 2.
I'm a number 2.
I think a 2. Very rarely would you ever go 3.
You get too hot.
It gets too hot.
Because funny you should say that, actually, because my wife and I, she was talking to me this morning about how she has the heated car seats. And
Yeah.
Seat warmer,
also,
wow.
also a heated steering wheel.
Nah.
And it was like...
It's too much.
Yeah, I think it's too much too. I don't mind the heated car seat, but
Well,
even
that's-
that feels a bit extravagant.
It is extravagant, and it makes you want to go for a poo.
Yes.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like it at all. And as far as the in the old electric blanket goes, yes, I think you're right, Keyzie. I think a 2 is it.
2 is enough. I'll just say on the heat warmers, because she's obviously got a flash car, Jase.
Oh, yeah.
I
bought it with my dog squad money.
That'll be it. What is it, like a Bentley?
Don't know, actually.
Look at you trying to think of a brand of a car. You just spent them. Okay. When I was down in Christchurch the other weekend, it was 2 degrees, and we were up early. Seat warmer
would have been the
amazing.
bomb. Yeah.
So up in Auckland here, no, you don't need it.
That's the thing. I guess we had different horses for courses is what I say. You know what? Another thing which I think is an extravagance and it disgusts me is the push button closing on a boot.
Oh, so you don't have to. Yeah, it'll just close by itself.
That is just adding another thing that can break on your car. Like if you can't close your boot.
What if you're holding
take
a baby?
a walk into the ocean? No. Even still, you can still one arm, you close
What
it
if
with
you're
the
an
other
old
arm.
person?
No, there's no reason for it.
Like really
There's
old?
zero reason to have that.
But like, what if you're like really old and sore?
No.
No?
No, you shouldn't be driving. Stay home.
But you're still a gun driver.
Fair point, Mogey.
Yeah, absolutely. It infuriates me.
Really?
Anyway, so it really does.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I don't know why, but there you are. Anyway, so all I wanted to say was I was in bed, I had the electric blanket on, and I was going to watch something on my laptop.
Oh, that's great.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Green Day there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Friday evening. Let's dispense some wisdom.
Petty Nips 69. Get in touch with the fellas.
Meetpattynips69@gmail.com is a real email address. You can get in touch at any point if you need advice. 100% anonymous. And if we read your question, you get a $50 Reburger voucher. Don't know why I said it like that. This one comes from Anonymous.
Well, because you're still steamed, Keyzie.
Nah, it's worn off. It's definitely worn off.
Are you on the downward slope?
Yeah, I'm in a hangover now. It's fun. Hey, guys. My girlfriend of 4 years, in brackets, long distance, as she's from the South Island, will just go radio silence for a full week or so without messaging me and then hop back and say, hey, like nothing ever happened, and we go back to chatting normally. Is she cheating?
Yes. Oh, sorry,
hang
it's
on,
not
no.
finished.
Finish yet.
Is she cheating? Is she just busy? She literally acts
She's
like...
busy cheating.
She literally acts like nothing happened, but it seriously stresses me out, and she knows I hate it, as I brought this up with her before. What should I do? Hire a private investigator or join her in ghosting? Cheers. Anonymous.
Just keep on being a needy loser.
Yeah. I found that
I don't know
very
if it's-
effective where you start to plead.
Yeah, they love it.
You know what I mean? When you go, what are you okay?
How come-
Well, where are you?
You know I don't like it when you don't answer me when you're cheating on me for a week.
It gives me my anxiety. I've found that partners really love that
Oh, yeah.
neediness.
Yeah.
There is nothing more sexy in a man
That's right.
than anxious neediness.
And desperation.
And desperation.
And when it's absolutely obvious that somebody's cheating, everybody knows that somebody's cheating, and all his missus is doing here is giving him all the evidence that he needs to be the one to do the breaking up.
I
see
agree
what
with
I'm
that.
saying?
I agree with that.
So that's what's happening there. And so you need to recognise that that's what's going on, and just put a bullet in the back of the head of the relationship. It's over.
Yes.
She's not brave enough to break up with you, so you need to be the one to do it. Just do it.
Yeah.
Can I just say, in terms of that, like a week without messaging, my wife and I message daily, and if we didn't message like even one day, not in a clingy way, but we'd be like, oh, that's weird.
Well, yeah, it's
Totally weird.
Yeah, but it's the only time that it's not weird is if you're so busy rooting,
Cheating.
that you don't have
yeah.
time to text
I don't
because
think you
your
get...
phone is on the bedside table.
And you don't want to have your phone inadvertently on or sort of running in any form while you're rooting.
So you turn your phone off before you get down.
And the
Yeah,
other thing
yeah.
I can say, what's this guy's name?
Anonymous.
Is I bet you're in your early 20s, early to mid 20s, absolute maximum. This is the kind of thing that you only do once, I would hope, or you're going to have a miserable life.
100%. Even now that I'm in my early 30s, if this was my situation, I'd go, this isn't for me.
If you've got a girlfriend, you don't hear from her for a week and then she comes back, act like nothing happened, she's gone.
And don't get into a ghosting contest. Screw that. You could be out meeting someone nicer who chats to you more and likes how needy you are.
Don't get into those stupid games.
Having said that, I texted my wife like 15 minutes ago. She still hasn't got back, and I am freaking out.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit,
Where is she,
good.
man?
That's not good.
No,
She
it's not
texted
good.
me 1 minute ago.
Oh, she did? So she's online?
Yeah, she's online.
She just texted me saying, you up. What the hell does that mean? AC/DC?
Is that something to do with, like, erections or something?
I don't know what you're talking about.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
David Bowie there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show. Getting towards the end of the show. It's been a long day. I tell you what, fellas, you ever get sick of the sound of your own voice?
I get sick of the sound of your own voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get sick of your voice.
Yeah, fair enough.
I get sick of you.
I am sick of you.
Yes.
Hey, fellas, Day and Lou is back. It's happening.
Mean!
Oh, wow, you're really genuinely stoked.
Yeah, it's really good.
Well, of course
Well,
it is.
it's a great cause, Keyzie. Why wouldn't we be?
No, totally. I'm not against
weird
it.
vibe against it.
Yeah, far out,
Why
man.
would I be against it? It's about raising funds for bowel cancer in New Zealand.
I couldn't tell you.
Well, no, you're making out like I'm anti-raising funds for bowel cancer in New Zealand.
You know what I get sick of? Keyzie being down on Day and Lou.
You know what I get sick of, man? Cancer.
Hey. Yes.
We should raise some money for it. And this is a great opportunity to do that, Keyzie, and you need to embrace it.
Well, okay, I'll embrace it. I mean, I have embraced it. Of course I'm embracing it. A Day in Lou, it's happening in the bowels of Eden Park. We'll be broadcasting live for 12 hours from the changing rooms where the All Blacks get
Well, the All
changed.
Blacks going to be there.
No, there might be some All Blacks, but it's from where they get changed before they play a big game of rugby.
I hear, though, we are getting a lot of special guests, and that's fantastic. That dude from Game of Two Halves, Keyzie's going to be there, apparently.
And the Ditch.
Oh, that's what he was. Because I saw him on that show, and I went, where did I see him before?
You know what's funny is people keep making these real niche references to a rugby league show I got gassed from that no one watched and was cancelled pretty quickly afterwards.
I'll tell you what I'm looking forward to, man. There's this new show coming up with Sean Johnson on it.
Yeah, he'll do a great job.
Can't wait. That's going to be a goodie, man.
Is it oh, yeah, they asked me to do that.
Did they ask you to do that, did they?
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure Sean was like, nah, no one that hasn't played NRL before.
Yeah, that's
Hence
fair.
why I got gassed from that as well. Okay, so it's out in the open.
Truth's out there now.
I've been gassed from 2 rugby league shows, all right? But
outrageous.
I tell you what's great.
You should do
a Day in
you
Lou.
should do a TV show on 4x100 metre relays.
Well, I got gassed from that as well. I've still got a sore quad. Hey, but Day and Lou, though, fellas, just quickly, 1 in 10 Kiwis diagnosed with bowel cancer are under the age of 50.
What?
Not good.
Really not good. So I really think you should get in behind this one, Jase.
Oh, I'm fully behind it. It's you I'm concerned about.
Text Lou to 3779. You'll make an instant $3 donation and make sure you tune in. Make sure you tune in on Wednesday, the 18th of June. All day Hauraki will be down there with the ACC. Special guests, all sorts of stuff, raising funds for bowel cancer in New Zealand.
Just on that, Keyzie, by the way, can I donate more than $3? Donate more than $3?
See, that's the problem with you. You donate. You say you're going to donate, but then you don't.
Just as a question.
Yeah, if you text Lou,
I can donate.
It'll donate
$6.
$6.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's how you do that. But I'd recommend if you're listening, Lou, LOO 3779.
I think you need to get checked up as well. Both of you.
Yes.
Were you going to?
I've already been done. We got done last week.
How was it?
I loved it.
The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
Well, there you go, you mad bastards. That's a big show done and dusted. We have to hurry things along because their commentary's just about to start up. Mogey, very quickly, plans for the weekend.
Just recover from my sickness, fellas. That's the main thing for me, man. How about you, Keyzie?
I'm playing golf with my mates tomorrow and then watch the Waz.
Oh, up the Waz.
Up the
Yeah, I'll be
Waz.
up the Wazing.
Yeah, what about you, Jase?
You're playing golf, are you?
Yeah, you don't know the guys, though.
Oh.
What are you doing this weekend, man?
I tell you
Not
what I
playing
am.
golf.
I tell you, not playing golf for a start. I'm going to go home and stuff my face. I'm starving.
Fellas, we have to get out of here.
Yeah, we do.
See you
Commentary's
then.
starting. We have to go. Thanks for
See
joining
you
us.
Monday.
Love you.
Bye.